You ready? Because I'm ready. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle the fuck up. Today is an awesome match. 343rd taking on Gryphon Squadron. Man, I watched some of it. This is awesome. So get ready. 343rd Gryphon Squadron taking to the skies. We are already going to be in the air because I screwed up fast forwarding, but we're already going to be in the air when we get back. Enjoy this. Not a super cut because Alpha Whiskey isn't done. That should be done after the first round. Enjoy the fan video. We get back. The action is taking to the skies. Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the sim, or we would be if Moltar could ever remember to fix the numbers. Jesus, you'd think I would have learned by now, but you guys expect this. It wouldn't be a SATAL stream without it. What is wrong with me? There we go. So let's fix that. Should be good to go now. These guys are already ingressing. Heading in here again. This is Gryphon Squadron taking on 343rd Naval. I do not know if these rounds are in order. I don't think they are. You know, in true one to whatever order. So just be aware that they may not be in order. But I'm pretty sure normally it doesn't matter. You need to do a pre-show check. Dude, that is for losers. Pre-show checks. We don't do that shit here. That's like saying aircraft, real pilots, real fighter pilots do pre-flight checks. Come on. You just got a YOLO, baby. Jump to the skies and let them happen. You die, you go down in glory. Saying, I didn't do no pre-flight check. No, it's for losers. These guys are ingressing again. 343rd taking on Gryphon Squadron. Rossman and Noel leading the way in an 18 and a 14. Starry Fox 9 and Saber trailing behind in two 18s. And then Gryphon Squadron's got two 14s in Phantom and Jerk leading. And then two 18s trailing Maximus and Thorax. Reminder, this is Gold League. So you can't see anything. Let me pause this. Why can't you see? What did Moltar screw up? Oh, that's what I screwed up. I named it wrong. There you go. You can now. Hold on. There you go. Boom! Boom! Yeah, I was too busy talking about being a loser and YOLO and continually screwing stuff up, you know? That's just how we roll here. Here we go. All right, so we're rolling now. Missiles are off for multiple for one aircraft. We've got Noah leading the way, 120 Charlie. This is a weapon restriction, so 120 Charlie off onto Jerk. These guys are separated by 22 miles. It is a Napa taken on, I think it's Macon. So relatively close. Another one, I thought I saw 120. No, it's AIM 54s. One off from Jerk and one off from Phantom. So Phantom, I hit the wrong button. Phantom is here, and he launched an AIM 54, and it's going up, up, and away to outer space. Is it going to find its intended target? Oh, it's not. AIM 7s. AIM 7s. So they're trying to get some spoof action going. Is that going to cause 343rd to do anything? Well, it did cause them to turn around. So 343rd did turn around, but I think they're going to recognize that those are AIM 7s, and those missiles are no longer supported. We've got Phantom and Jerk now breaking off. AIM 7s are all by themselves, no longer being supported by the mothership. Maximus and Thorax continue to ingress, supporting Phantom and Jerk. Meanwhile, over to the west, Starry Fox 9 and Saber doing the exact same thing for 343rd. So Rossman and Knoll have broken off and are carrying westbound, while Starry Fox 9 and Saber are continuing east. Flip side, Gryphon Squadron, Thorax, and Maximus are maintaining their westwardly approach, and Phantom and Jerk are headed egressing eastbound. So real quick, while we've got some time of nothing going on, something that I'm going to do next year, because I was thinking about this over the week, is I think for SATAL, I'm going to institute a bubble around the starting airfield where if you disconnect or crash while being in that bubble, you are allowed, on departure, mind you, on departure, you are allowed to reconnect and retake off. So that should hopefully mitigate a little bit of disconnects or bad pings or something taken off it. Trying to making the internet not so much of a boogeyman so that these guys can actually fight. Jerk now egressing. Well, he's been egressing. Maximus and Thorax passing. We can see Jerk passing Maximus. Maximus's marks heading in there. And Maximus is right here. So Maximus is going to be marking, flying at decently high altitude, 38,000 feet coming in for Maximus. So pretty good positioning for him. His adversary on this ingress is going to be Starry Fox 9, who is pictured here. Love me some of those Japanese liveries for 343rd, and the Tomcat Gryphon Squadron liveries ain't half bad either. That will be a good change, Bolter. I thought so. I thought that would be solid. 120 now out from Maximus. It takes off. Maximus now diving. That missile looks like it's going to be... This music is not fitting the mood. That missile's going to be on Knoll. Nothing was launched onto Starry Fox 9. Starry Fox 9 was carrying on to press, but he's breaking off his attack early and allowing Saber and Knoll to carry it on. So the 120 coming in onto Knoll, is that going to be a fact? Oh, nope, that's not it. There we go. Is that one going to be an issue? Here it is. Is it even tracking? It is tracking. The missile's 8.5, now 7.5, now 6.5 miles away from Knoll. It is at 1,200 knots, so she's still got a decent amount of smash. It should bleed a ton of energy as it gets down here closer to its target, and Knoll is breaking away. So Knoll doing a great job of recognizing, hey, I've got an incoming threat. I need to get the hell out of here. Back to the TAC view. Starry Fox 9 and Saber now carrying on for 343rd. Maximus is broken off. Thorax is recommitting. 120 off from Thorax in onto Knoll. That's not going to be a factor. Phantom launches an AIM 54 onto Starry Fox 9. That's going to be here. And these are Mark 60, so they're going to have a long boost time. They're going to be boosting for about a minute. This thing closing in on Mach 4, coming on to Starry Fox 9. Is Starry Fox 9 low enough? Yes. Starry Fox 9 doing an excellent job of being low, against these Tomcats is the ingress, and he is low, so that missile's not going to be a factor in. And actually, I think that AIM-54 is targeting Rossman in the back line, and he is diving away after he gets that missile warning. So great job of these guys getting in low. Is that missile still tracking? Looks like it is, but it is rapidly depleting airspeed. Did it lose him? Can't tell if it lost him yet. If it didn't lose him, it's going to be close. But meanwhile, over here to the right, we've got Starry Fox 9 coming in against Phantom. Jerk putting an AIM-54 out. I don't know who that's on. So Jerk puts an AIM-54 out. Phantom puts an AIM-54 out. And we're going to pause this just to take a look at what's going on in the area just so we don't miss anything. So we've got an AIM-54 out from Phantom. Sorry, it wasn't on from Jerk. It was out from Phantom. Not sure who that one's going to be on. We've got Maximus recommitting down here from the south. And Starry Fox 9 looks like he's going to be in trouble if he doesn't do something about this. So Starry Fox 9, he's got this AIM-54 that's still accelerating. Let's take a look at what that missile looks like right now. So here is that missile. It is still accelerating, and it is low. So missile is coming in on him. Starry Fox 9's at 400 feet. 400 feet. So where is he? Starry Fox 9 is here. 400 feet. Let's go to split screen and see if Starry Fox 9 is going to be able to get away from this. Here we go. So missile cruising. Is he going to be able to get away from it? Yes, he drives that one into the ground. Great defensive flying by Starry Fox 9. Love it. And now he's coming head-to-head in against Maximus. So Maximus carrying on here. Maximus launches a couple 120s from his jet. He's at high altitude. There go the 120s. Oh, and Starry Fox 9 gets hammered. Not sure what he got hit by. I think it was actually the AIM-54. So there is a little bit of desync going on right now with the AIM-54s, and I think that missile hit Starry Fox 9 as he gets taken down. Let me make sure. Oh, it's actually because, never mind, that wasn't desync. Here we go. We're going to continue. This camera is a little bit ahead. We're going to continue. So Starry Fox 9's got multiple 120s coming in on him from Maximus, high altitude, coming low. There's one, 2.5 miles away. Is it still tracking? It's gonna fly over his head. He gets away from that one. Now he's recommitting into the face of Maximus. Maximus is gonna recommit here in just a second. 120 now off from Maximus, 120 out from Starry Fox 9. And are they gonna trade? No, I don't know. But Starry Fox 9 needs to get lower and quicker. Is he gonna be able to get away from this? No, Starry Fox 9 gets hammered. And Maximus, meanwhile, is able to defend the incoming 120, so the camera was a little bit ahead of the last one. Sorry about that, guys, but, you know, we're all caught up now. Sorry about that. But Starry Fox 9 gets pulverized by Maximus. Man, what happened there? So let's jump to the TAC view. Sorry, we're not off to a fantastic start, but jump into the TAC view. So Starry Fox 9 just gets bombarded with missiles. It starts with the AIM-54 from Phantom. He gets away from that one. Great job. Then he recognizes, hey, I've got these two low contacts, Thorax and Maximus. He goes head-to-head against them. 120's coming off from Maximus. Starry Fox 9 does a great job of jumping in the notch. Notches two of the incoming 120s. Boom, boom, gets away from that one. Notches a third. But it's the fourth one that he's just not able to notch. And by this point, Maximus is broken away. Actually, he notches the fourth one. So he notches 4 missiles. Great defensive flying, and then recommits back in hot against the 2-ship of Thorax and Maximus. Gets a 120 off. That missile comes from about 3 miles. Maximus does an excellent job diving straight into the notch, and Starry Fox 9 is just a little bit off. Just a little bit off of getting that perfect notch line, and he takes one to the dome. Great job by both pilots showing us how to notch. Starry Fox 9, unfortunately, just doesn't do it perfectly and gets schmammered all over the Georgian countryside. So that means Gryphon Squadron is up a pilot. 4 pilots remaining for them. 3 now. 3 now for 343rd. Let's continue. Sorry about the misclick there. At least we saw the kill. That's all that matters. Yeah, Starry Fox 9, I see you in chat. You suck. I'm just kidding. That was great flying by you. Just a little unfortunate about the 5th and 6th missile that you weren't able to notch. You notched the first 4, but the 5th one, she bit you. Here we go. Gryphon Squadron looking to reset. Maximus and Thorax now breaking off. Jerk now coming in against Knoll. Dang it. Stop passing Knoll's camera. There's Knoll. So Jerk now recommitting against Knoll. Knoll puts a 120 out, and then Jerk responds with an AIM 54. AIM 54, I don't know if you guys know this, has a lot more potential energy than the 120, and that is going to be on Knoll. Is it tracking him? So missile is on Knoll. Knoll's going to be down here. Is this missile tracking him? Looks to be tracking him. So we're going to go split screen and watch Knoll's perspective and watch the AIM 54's perspective. That's going to be on Knoll's right side. There it is. We can see the missile burning. He's getting the missile warning now. Not doing a perfect notch. It's still coming in for him. Still tracking. Still tracking. Have a little bit of an aneurysm, but it's got 1,600 knots still. And Knoll, hammered, gone, unlubricated, takes one up the behind, and she, I said she because my wife texted me, but Knoll eviscerated and leaves 343rd with 3 pilots. Let's backtrack that one just to make sure we see what happened. So AIM 54, he just doesn't get into the perfect notch. Just doesn't get it. It's actually at his 5 o'clock. He needed to break more into the missile, and it hammers him right in the face. So unfortunately for 343rd, they lose yet another pilot. That's the second pilot in under a minute that they have lost, and this leaves them with Saber and Rossman against a 4-ship from Gryphon Squadron. Jerk, Thorax, Phantom, and Maximus repping the Gryphon Squadron side. Are they going to be able to do anything here? Are they going to be able to make anything happen? That is the question on my mind. Is it the question on anybody else's mind? It damn well should be. Here we go. So AIM 54 out from Rossman. Man, not sure who that one's going to be on. Maximus looks like he's recommitting up here to the north. He may be trying to get a flank onto Saber. Saber, meanwhile, if we go to split screen so we can see what's going on, is now recommitting into Maximus. So they're going to be in a head-on engagement. Thorax now. I'm going to put Thorax on the third camera, so let's go to triple view so we can see from everybody's perspective. No missiles out yet. Rossman put a missile out onto Maximus. Maximus breaking away and going into offensive flying. So Maximus is notching this AIM 54. We can see the AIM 54 not tracking him. Back to tri-view so we can keep track of what's going on. Maximus is getting away, no problem for that AIM 54. He recommits immediately. Thorax now having to defend a missile coming in from Saber, and then Saber recommitting back in a defensive maneuver right in front of Maximus. So Maximus is carrying on. We can see Saber 8 miles in front. Meanwhile, Thorax is dragging a missile. That's really close. Is it going to hit him? Thorax gets hit by a missile from Saber. Is it enough to take him down? No. He's going to be okay, at least for the time being. Meanwhile, Maximus is being very aggressive, chasing down Saber. So Saber is going to be low at Maximus's 12 o'clock, 4 miles in front. Rossman, meanwhile, getting launched on by Thorax, and we need to flip over to Rossman. Are we going to get there in time? Rossman now sandwiching Thorax. Maximus now putting a missile out onto Thorax, or to Saber from 3 miles, and I think it's going to be trade. Missiles coming from everybody, and Saber gets away. Saber got away. So missiles coming everywhere. Saber gets away, but meanwhile, we've got Rossman with missiles. He's dragging several coming in from Thorax, and then Rossman gets hit. So now we're down to a 3v1. Saber coming in against a 3-ship Thorax, Jerk, and Phantom. Missiles coming from everywhere. Saber now trying to get into a defensive position to get away from all of these incoming threats. He's going to defend for the time being. Here is Saber and Thorax, and I'm going to throw up, let's put Phantom on here as well. So going back to tri-view, here we go. So Saber continuing to be defensive. He's on camera 3. Continuing to be defensive here, trying to get away from this 3-ship and disappear so he can recommit. But he's got the 18 of Thorax right behind him. Now he's going to try and make something happen. He's recommitting. Thorax puts a missile on him. Is it gonna connect? Saber puts a missile out, last second aim 9, connects with Saber, and Thorax goes down. So Saber gets a kill onto Maximus in an excellent fashion, and then trades with Thorax, excellent flying. However, it's not enough. Not enough at all, as Gryphon Squadron still has 2 pilots remaining in Jerk and Gryphon. What a way to start off this match. I told you guys, buckle the fuck up, because it's going to be a good one. And indeed it is. And Thorax is actually flying without wings. He may be dead, actually. He made lawn dart here in a second. But man, AIM 54s came out, got shit done. They made it happen. Fast forward this schmidgen. No reason to wait on the RTB, but damn, what a way to start. 6 kills in the span of 3 minutes. Dang. I wonder if he can land. We'll find out. His guy's actually still alive. So his pilot, I can see him moving his head. Maybe some desync, but I don't think it's going to matter because Jerk's going to put it down. Jerk's going to land back here at Maycop, and actually, who's that? Phantom is going to land first. So GS is, oh, he is going to land. So Thorax without wings, baby, able to put it down and then flies off the runway and blows up. So he was able to get wheels down, but he blew up. Blew up after touching down. So the 2 Tomcats and Phantom and Jerk able to solidify round 1, going to Gryphon Squadron. That was a great showing from 343rd. Gryphon Squadron was just able to be that little bit better. That little bit better over 343rd. Is 343rd going to be able to make it happen here? They had some rough goings there in this. They lost a couple aircraft to the Tomcats. So if they can fix their loss of aircraft to the Tomcats AIM 54, I think they're going to be in a pretty good position. But let's jump back to, we're going to watch the same fan video again, because I love that one. We're going to watch the same fan video. I'm going to get round 2 ready to go. And when we get back, round 2, Anapa taking on Maycop, Gryphon Squadron taking on 343rd Naval Air Group. Gryphon Squadron is up 1-0. You guys need more of that? I don't know about that. I think you guys can only take too much of Sexy Moltar. If you want more, you'd have to come to my OnlyFans. I mean, I gotta get paid to drop beats like that. It's just what has to happen. Has to happen! Okay? I know this thing isn't working yet. It's coming. It's coming. Making sure she's good. We're good! All right, so these guys have taken off. We're here in round 2, 343rd, taking on Gryphon Squadron. Is this going to be it? Is Gryphon Squadron going to be able to solidify? That is my question as I spit all over my desk. Actually, it's not OnlyFans, it's the Lonely Fans, because you would have to be lonely to be able to come and watch me with my shirt off, okay? Not OnlyFans, to be Lonely Fans. It's just, you got to add an L at the beginning of that, Robo. It's just, you leave disturbed, okay? I am not a wall of muscle, okay? I don't know why my wife loves me. It's definitely not for my body. So these guys are regrouping as they ingress here. We've flipped sides. Excuse me. 343rd now coming out of Maycop. Gryphon Squadron now coming out of Anapa. Horny fans, bonk. Come on, man. We saw a big-time showing from Gryphon Squadron's Tomcats in round 1. Are they going to be able to keep this up in round 2? I'm not entirely sure. The notching was phenomenal. Phenomenal. By 343rd Naval. It was amazing. Starry Fox 9 notched 4 120 Charlies before getting boinked in the face by the 5th one from Maximus. It took 6 120s, I think, all from Maximus, to be able to take him down. It's your glowing personality. Well, you know, if you think it's glowing, maybe we should come to Kansas City. Anyway, 343rd's notching ability was phenomenal. Amazing. Amazing. Are they going to be able to keep this up, or are they going to be able to step it up? If they can couple notching and then coming out of the notch and sending one towards their opposition, then dumping right back into that notch at 4 miles, they'll be nigh unstoppable. Just, I don't even know. So unstoppable, I couldn't even think of a word. Couldn't even think of a word. Ride bikes, as long as we hold hands, we'll ride bikes. Or I can put you in the basket on my bike, and we can look at each other, you know, like this. As we ride down the street, I've got tassels and stuff on my handlebars. That's how we roll here. Definitely the basket. Well, as long as you fit. As long as you fit. So Rossman leading the way for 343rd up against Jerk and Phantom. Rossman is in a 14. Jerk and Phantom are in 14. So 14 against 14-14. Lots of stuff going on. Maybe lots of telephone poles coming up. G.I. Joe, if you think that's TMI, you get out of here. We're all about the TMI. Okay? Sexual innuendos, lubrication, butts. It's what we're about. Kidding, I love you, G.I. Joe. Please stay. Please stay. Jerk and Phantom continuing to lead the way for Gryphon Squadron. Maximus and his wingman Thorax are back here a little ways further to the west. Why are they so slow? Maximus is at 0.8 Mach. I guess they're doing a nice, easy climb. But separation between the two teams. Reminder, this is A weapon restrictions. So we are seeing Charlie 120s and the Mark 60. Gordo dropping the gifted subs. Gave one to Southern Jumper and Major Havoc. Thank you very much. Southern Jumper got his wishes fulfilled. Asked for Gordo to give him a sub. And Gordo was like, man, I can't keep it away from him. Throws one his way. 32 miles now separating these teams. Rossman continuing to lead the way for 343rd. Phantom and Jerk now separating for Gryphon Squadron. So, hit the wrong button. Rossman in his F-14 coming in. For 343rd. Meanwhile, for Gryphon Squadron, Jerk coming in, getting low. I love it. I love that these guys, we don't talk about this, and we talk about this a lot, but getting ahead of their airplane. They are anticipating an incoming missile from a Tomcat, and they realize that if they are not in a position to notch, they will die. So Jerk, Rossman, and Phantom all preeminently getting low and getting into a position to defend against a possible incoming threat. All right? Phenomenal job. I love it. Both teams doing a great job of this. Jerk and Phantom now recommitting for the Gryphon Squadron side. Rossman, meanwhile, has turned away, and he is egressing, allowing Null and Starry Fox 9 to continue in here. So Null in his 18. He's got Starry Fox 9 over to his right side. Let's get rid of Moltar's ugly mug because you guys don't care about that right now. But Starry Fox 9 off to his north, and they are head-to-head against the Tomcats. Against the Tomcats, separation between these guys is 14 miles. So we are in dangerous Mark 60 territory, and Jerk sends one off. Mark 60 off from Jerk. That's going to be under Starry Fox 9. Starry Fox 9 responds with a 120. But the 120 is going to be grossly overpowered by that incoming AIM-54. Do we see it? So there's the AIM-54. Looks like it's tracking onto Null. Is it? Where'd it go? I guess it went into the ground or disconnected. Now we've got one. I'm going to pause this just to make sure we don't miss anything. Now we've got one coming in onto Starry Fox 9. So here's the one coming in onto Starry Fox 9 to his left. And Starry Fox 9, oh dear, oh my. If this notch isn't picture perfect, he's going to have a bad time. But continuing, and he does. Picture perfect notch. He did it. He did it, and he gets away from it. These guys are continually putting on a showcase of how to defend against incoming threats. Starry Fox 9 just says, nope, and the missile just loses him. Like, where'd he go? Where did he go, George? And flies headlong to the ground. Blown up tech from North Korea, Ninja Squirrel fodder. Starry Fox 9, the man, the myth, the legend, right there. Southern Jumper encompassing it. Notch or die. He notches it and lives to fight another day. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. AIM 54 now out from... Somebody died. Who died? What happened? Rossman just blew up. Well, that's not good. Oh. So Rossman has blown up seemingly out of nowhere. He is dead. Gaboof. Disappears, gets an AIM 54 off. It was like, why do they only have 3 pilots left? And Rossman is gone. So we are down to a 3v4. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's bad. Very bad. Down to a 3v4. Continue. So AIM 54 out from Rossman. That's tracking onto Maximus. Knoll now coming down south. Starry Fox not dragging an AIM 120. Not too many missiles launched now after that initial incursion. Saber now feeling something, trying to get in deep here on your Gryphon Squadron, recognizing that everyone from Gryphon Squadron has turned around. Phoenix Lag says 343rd. Okay, so he died to a Phoenix that I didn't see in TAC view. The mystery Phoenix found its mark. All right, so he's dead. Okay. So say everyone from 343rd is hot. Now, not great for Gryphon Squadron. Virtually all of them are cold, and they are recommitting to already hot contacts at under 15 miles. So Maximus is now committed back into Saber. Knoll is hot, and Starry Fox 9 is hot. So it's a 2v3. Maximus and Thorax coming in here. Thorax thought about breaking off. Maximus launches a 120. That's going to be on Starry Fox 9. That's a long shot. Saber now. Is he going to continue to be hot? No. He's breaking off. Thorax launches a 120. That one's going to be on a Knoll. So Knoll now defending. Getting the hell out of here. That's not a very attackish song. But we've got a missile coming in on Knoll. No. Knoll's got a 120. He's going to be able to get away from it. No. No. Sorry, it's Thorax. Gets hammered. Unlubricated up the bunghole. Ballistic suppository, and he is gone. Wings clipped. And even though Rossman got taken down, they equalized the playing field at 3 apiece. That is exactly what the doctor ordered, and 343rd is able to execute. Thorax gone, demolished, removed from combat, and it is a 3v3 now. What the hell happened there? Pause. All right, so let's take a look at the TAC view. What in God's green earth happened? So launch comes from, how long is this launch? 10 miles. Not 10 miles. 10 miles. It is 10 miles between Thorax and Knoll. Knoll's at 13,000 feet. Thorax is at 17,000 feet. Mach 1 for Knoll. Mach 0.9 for Thorax. And Thorax, he commits to the notch. Knoll, meanwhile, commits to just going away. Knoll in this situation is the girl entering the restaurant for the blind date, sees her date, and just says, nope, turns around on her heel, and is gone. Thorax, meanwhile, the guy who's sitting in the restaurant wondering where his date is, gets blindsided. tries to commit to the notch, doesn't notch it perfectly, needed to turn into the missile instead of away, didn't commit to it, didn't trust it, and because he didn't trust it, gets schmammered just south of Karski, and he is gone. So we're down to a 3v3. Great job by 343rd being able to equalize. Let's carry on. So Thorax is gone. Now everybody from 343rd is broken away, and everyone from Gryphon Squadron is now hot. So now, complete opposite of what happened in that last incursion, 343rd now has to recommit into hot contacts. Are they going to be able to make it happen? Saber has recommitted. What happened? What the hell happened? Hold on. Something is amiss. Oh, we missed it. That's what happened. We missed it. Something's going. So a little bit of desync playing some trickery here. That's why we missed it. So Saber gets hit by a 120 or he flies into the ground. I'm going to chalk that one up to hitting his wing on the ground. Not entirely sure what happened there, but he hit the ground. Boop. That's what I'm going to say. He got bonked. He is gone. So Saber, just as soon as 343rd equalizes, Saber goes down. And we're down to a 2v3. Not great. Not great at all. Starry Fox 9 up here to the north and Knoll down here to the south against a 2v3. They are one man down, coming in here late game. Late game, and actually I think it was that AIM 54 that took him down. Late game now into this matchup. Starry Fox 9 puts a couple 120s out onto, I think it's Jerk and Phantom. Everybody from Gryphon Squadron is now cold, trying to make something happen. AIM 54 now coming from Starry Fox 9. He gets away from that. We can see it flying past his aircraft into the ground. Starry Fox 9 is a mother trucking notch monster. Oh, QD Drummer says somebody flew into a building. Well, as long as you got to see it. Okay, so Saber flew into a building and took down casualties. Starry Fox 9 now got a 120 coming on him from Maximus. He's going to have to defend that. So there's the missile out from a distance. He's got to turn his lights on. Those don't help his position. But he dumps into the notch. He's in gate trying to notch this. He does. That thing flies to the ground. Starry Fox 9 continues to put on a clinic of how to defend against incoming missiles. Now puts a 120 out. Not sure who that one's going to be on. Looks like it's going to be a Jerk. Knoll, meanwhile, down to the south, trying to get something done. Launches a 120 in onto Phantom. So that one's tracking Phantom. 120 coming from Starry Fox 9. Oh, and Phantom needs to be careful. Phantom needs to not recommit into this missile. Phantom, that thing's getting close, and Phantom gets hit. That is unfortunate. Knoll takes somebody down. And I'm going to pause this so we don't miss anything. Knoll takes somebody down. Phantom recommits into that missile. Meanwhile, we've got Starry Fox 9 notching yet another AIM 54. And then we have, then who do we have? We've got Knoll with an incoming 120. So 120 coming in onto Knoll. We're going to put split screen onto both of these guys as they recommit. Knoll on the left, Starry Fox 9 on the right. Are they going to be able to continue the clinic in missile defense? Knoll is going to be turning head on or breaking away from Maximus. So let me sync this up. There's Maximus, and Starry Fox 9's a bit away. So we're down to a 2v2. 343rd continues to go a man down, and then they come out, pull something directly out of their ass, and equalize it. Let's go. So here we go. Crank the volumes. Knoll now recommitting into Maximus. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He says, no way. 120 off of him. Is it going to be exchanged? Yes. So they exchange. We are down to a 1v1. Starry Fox 9 taking on Jerk. Starry Fox 9, mano-y-mano. AIM 54, now off from him. Off from Jerk, on to Starry Fox 9. Does Starry Fox 9 see it? I don't see it. I see it now. Starry Fox 9 puts a 120 out on a jerk, trying to force some defensive. Is Starry Fox 9 going to continue the defensive clinic? Yes, null and void. Starry Fox 9 puts another one into the ground. Meanwhile, Jerk is now recommitting. 120. Is he recommitting into that 120? 120 still at Mach 1.2. Is it going to miss him? Yes. So the fight is going to continue. Jerk head on against Starry Fox 9. Starry Fox 9 head on against Jerk. Aim 54 now out from, sorry, it's an Aim 7 out from Jerk. Starry Fox 9, meanwhile, puts a Aim 120 out on a Jerk, and we're going to F5 for tracking. Aim 7 doesn't track, but the Aim 120 definitely is going to track. Is Jerk going to be able to split on the clinic like Starry Fox 9? Yes, no! Jerk gets taken down. The yes turned into a no, and Jerk is gone. Starry Fox 9 defeats everything. Notch master. I don't even know how many missiles he notched. While he's RTB, I'm gonna go look. How many did he notch? I mean, good fucking Lord. Let's take a look. How many did he notch? So, we're gonna back up. I'm gonna back all the way up to the beginning of this. All right. So here they come. Let's sync this onto Starry Fox. 1, 2, 3. Gets away from a 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 missiles did he defeat. So if we include what he defeated in round 1, even though he died, he's up to like 15 missiles that he's trashed. Starry Fox 9. Dude. Damn, is all I have to say. Fast forward this, nobody wants to watch these guys RTV. But holy crap. What a couple rounds this has been. Starry Fox 9 putting on a clinic. And I can't look past everyone on both teams has been doing a phenomenal job in defending missiles. Phenomenal. Excellent job from everyone in defeating incoming threats. We've now got Starry Fox 9 putting her down back at Maycock. The gear coming down. We're going to round 3. His holy notchness, as Sketch has said, is sending us to the all-important round 3. Man. What a round. So what's going to happen, guys? I figured out that round 3, I have to update. So we're going to watch the supercut again. I have to update the clients. It shouldn't take very long. Shouldn't take but a minute or two. It's not going to be nearly as long as the last BR back, but just be aware that it may take a minute to update some stuff. So that's going to happen. I'm going to update, and we're going to come back. Round 3. Starry Fox 9. Is there anyone better? Can anyone up this man's game? We're going to see here in round 3. Don't go away. Round 3 action coming back at you in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here back in the sim for round 3. Starry Fox 9 put that round 2 on his back and said, I'm Atlas. I got you, bro. Carried him all the way through. notching an untold number of missiles. And here we are. Here we are, the all-important, for all the marbles, round 3. Will Starry Fox 9 be able to do it again? Gryphon Squadron took round 1. They've now lost round 2. 343rd lost round 1, have now won round 2. What is going to happen? Continual clinic and missile defense from both sides. Shut up, Samurai. Shut up. I was talking untold for the whole match, you dingle. Not just the round. I don't know how many notched in the whole match. Get out of here. Go away. Find a corner. You can't sit in my basket anymore, jerk. Anyway, these guys are back at it. Jerk and Phantom again leading the way for Gryphon Squadron. Rossman back in it in the F-14 leading the way for 343rd. Are they going to be able to make anything happen? Nothing really happened at the opening passes in round 2. I don't remember round 1. Too much shit has gone down since that has happened. I've gotten way too excited. Are we going to see something happen here in the opening pass? My guess is no. My guess of what's going to happen is we're going to see very patient flying here for the first couple passes. All right, couple passes, patient flying. A few missiles are going to come off, and then all hell's going to break loose. That is my guess. It's typically what we see in round 3. That's typically how teams like to close it out. They're not willing to be overly aggressive in the round that's going to mean everything. They have a tendency to be a little bit more patient, and then all of a sudden, somebody says, I don't give a shit anymore. YOLO! Leroy Jenkins! And runs in there, and then everybody has to follow him. That's what I think is going to happen here. You know what they should have done? YOLO became a word. I think, and maybe it was because meme culture wasn't really a thing when that WoW video came out, but instead of YOLO, we all should just go, Leroy! And that's what we should do. Leave YOLO. YOLO's probably dead anyway. I'm too old to realize when those things are dead. But, we should all just scream Leroy when going in, trying to make something happen. I laughed so hard at that video, especially with the raid leader with all of the mob indications, and oh my god. Is Psyopid? Samurai, what does that even mean? I must be so far out of the loop. My son must look at me and like, you're using memes, Dad, that are like 10 years ago. Stupid. It is stupid, but you gotta embrace it. You just gotta roll with it. You just gotta go with it. Everybody from 343rd is now recommitted, and this is round 3. We need volume here. There was a fouled out in round 2. Rossman did launch one, and it did eat a missile. I'm pretty sure that happened. So they have been using them. They have been taking munitions. They've been doing a pretty good job. I don't know if he's only taken one. I would assume he is. I'd have to look at his jet. Let's take a look. Did he take more than one? Ah, where's my cursor? Did Rossman take more than one? He did. So he's got 2, 4, and 2. All right. What am I doing here? Lost my train of thought. There we go. All right, so fouled out from Rossman. Nobody's really launched yet. Much more patient coming in here in round 1, or round 3, excuse me. Phantom and Jerk have now broken off. No AIM-54s launched yet. Saber and Starry Fox 9 pushing hard. I love the aggression. I love the aggression here. Armada, which has gamers flying a flight sim controlling actual drones. How does that work? Is it a game? How does that work? Oh, an actual warfare. What? They scream Leroy? Seriously? 120 now out for Maximus onto Saber. Saber needs to do something. He did break away. It's actually on Unum, so he's flying headlong. Is he going to do anything, or is this one going to hit him right in the dome? He's got 2 tanks on. Jettison his center line already. 120 gets the missile warning. He's now split-essing to get the hell out of the way. Don't see the missile yet. Now I do. I can see its dot. It is out there, but he's going to be able to get away from that one without... Oh, there it is. 2 miles away, and it's going to get driven into the ground because it's not going to be able to keep up with him. So great defensive flying. Continuation there. Starry Fox 9, meanwhile, dragging a 120 that just got driven to the ground. The man just continues to say, nuh-uh-uh, didn't say the magic word. And the missiles just can't keep up with him. Drives him into the ground. The Legend continually kills squirrels, which is unfortunate for the squirrel race, but man's got to do what he's got to do. So both teams continuing to perform standoff maneuvers. Another decoy being deployed by Rossman. AIM 54 now out from him. That one looks like it's on Thorax. Let's grab it. So here's the AIM 54 coming from Rossman onto Thorax. It's already off its boost stage, 1,800 knots and decelerating, tracking Thorax, I believe. It's going to fly past an incoming Phantom and Jerk as it heads towards its intended target. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now we've got Jerk with the 120 on him. Here's this 120 heading in onto Jerk. That's going to be pretty close. 3 miles away, missiles under 900 knots, and it's not going to be a pull-up. So Jerk does a good job of defending that one. Phantom now trying to make something happen against Starry Fox 9 up here to the northern edge of the battle area. He now breaks away. Meanwhile, down to the south, much more patience being exhibited by both sides. I say that and then realize 343rd is balls to the wall trying to make something happen. Saber coming in against Maximus. So here is Saber trying to make something happen against Maximus. Meanwhile, Maximus is now split-essing, trying to get the hell out of the way, trying to hold on to those missiles. Saber still has 5. Maximus has 5. So guys doing a very good job of holding on to their boomsticks. Saber thinks, well, something could be headed towards my way, so I better try to defend early just in case. Saber does exactly that and is now heading right. Now he's realized that possibly nothing is headed his way towards his dome and breaks back in. Maximus, meanwhile, is thinking about recommitting, thinks better of it, and is continuing into his perpendicular position against Saber. So up further to the north, we have Starry Fox 9 pressing against Thorax. Maximus now putting a 120 out onto Starry Fox 9 up in the northern battle area. Starry Fox 9, Saber is now defending it against an incoming missile onto him. He's going to be okay there. Starry Fox 9 doing exactly the same. Get rid of my ugly mug. So Starry Fox 9 defending Saber drives his missile into the ground. Starry Fox 9 looks like he's not going to drive it into the ground, but that missile is going to be out of energy by the time it gets to him. Then we've got an AIM 54 coming towards, who's that one on? Looks like it's going to be on either Phantom or Thorax, and looks like it's on Thorax. So he's going to be able to get away from that one without too much trouble. So now we've got missiles coming off multiple jets all over the place. Saber now recommitted. He needs to jettison that center line, coming head on against Phantom. Phantom needs to break away from this. He is now 120 off from Saber. We can see that missile heading towards Phantom. Let's grab it. Here it is. Heading towards Phantom. Is it going to be able to catch him? 4 miles away. Phantom's already full cold Mach 1. Don't think it's going to have the energy to be able to close that distance. No, Phantom's now climbing. Great decision by him. And he's doing this roller coaster maneuver, which I really, really like. Great positioning and maneuvering by him. Now Thorax coming in against Starry Fox 9. Starry Fox 9 up here to the north. 343rd being very, very aggressive. Starry Fox 9 now head on against Thorax. Thorax, does he see him? Does Thorax see Starry Fox 9? I don't think he does. Starry Fox 9 puts a missile out on him. No, it's down on the Maximus. Does Thorax see him yet? Yes, he does. So there goes a missile out from Thorax onto Starry Fox 9. Meanwhile, Starry Fox 9's missile coming in onto Maximus. looks like it's going to be outrun without too much of a problem. I need a break. Still 4 pilots remaining for both sides. Great piloting being done throughout the entirety of this match so far. Starry Fox 9 recommits. Missile, I don't think, hits him. He's recommitting back in on Thorax. So Starry Fox 9 is here. No, Starry Fox 9 is recommitting into the belly of the beast for Gryphon Squadron. Saber probably needs to recommit with him, but Saber, meanwhile, is going to have to defend an incoming Mark 60. Is he going to be okay? So Mark 60's coming in on Saber. He notches one. There it goes. Second one. Notches the second one. Great flying by him. Meanwhile, up further to the north, Starry Fox 9 has multiple missiles low coming into him. I don't know that he's going to notch this. Yes, notches that Mark 60. Another one coming in. A Mach 3. Don't turn back in. Oh, no. Starry Fox 9. Did that one miss him? Yes. Continuing the notch clinic. Starry Fox 9 is unhittable, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have Maximus coming in from the south against Unamu, and Saber trying to make something happen against Thorax. So Saber trying to be very aggressive here against Thorax, and then we have Maximus further down to the south, now trailing Saber. Is Saber going to try and drag him into Starry Fox 9? Looks like that's what he's trying to do. So Maximus is following Saber. No, Maximus is now broken off of Saber. Is that missile onto Saber? No, it's onto Starry Fox 9. So Starry Fox 9 has a missile coming in from Maximus, and he's head on with it. Oh no, he's in trouble. Missile connects with Starry Fox 9. So Starry Fox 9's luck has run out. Let's pause it here, because I think things are about ready to happen very, very quickly. What happened to Starry Fox 9? I think his luck just ran out there abruptly at the end. So Saber tried to drag him into Starry Fox 9, but Starry Fox 9 committed back into Maximus too late. He committed head on into this missile in that bank turn. And I don't know if you guys don't know this, but when you're in a bank turn like this, missile warnings you do not get. So he bank turns, doesn't know the missile is coming for him, is my assumption. When he rolls out, gets the missile warning, by that time it's too late, and he gets taken down. Meanwhile, though, Saber has recommitted into Maximus. Here's Maximus. Maximus has a 120 coming for him, and there it is, 0.2 miles away. Maximus is in trouble. Maximus is in a lot of trouble. I don't think he gets away from that, because that missile's still at Mach 2.4. Not good. Max says, great performance by Starry Fox 9. Indeed. Indeed. We have seen a great performance from Starry Fox 9. His luck just ran out there. Maximus gets a pretty opportune shot, making things happen against him. So let's continue. I think Maximus is about ready to go down to Saber's AIM 120. Here we go. So indeed, Maximus gets hammered by Saber's 120. He gets taken down. And then Saber says, I'm not done. I'm going to continue on here. And then Unam, oh no, Unam launches onto a friendly, and he takes Rossman down. No! No! And now we've got Saber coming in. Saber takes down Jerk. Pause. So Saber has 2 kills. 2 kills in the span of 10 seconds. More to back this up, because I just lots of things have happened so far. So Unamu launches onto Rossman. I don't know what happened here. 120 out from Unamu onto Rossman. Rossman says, my time is done. Gets owned by his teammate and taken down. Meanwhile, Saber comes in onto Jerk and takes him down. But now he's got Thorax all over his buttocks. So Saber is in trouble. Saber's in trouble. We're going to go to split screen and see what's going on here. All right, so Saber just took down Jerk. Now he's got Thorax right behind him. Both teams have 2 pilots remaining. All right, so we got Unamu and Saber for 343rd. And then we got Thorax and Phantom for Gryphon Squadron. Everybody is within 15 miles. We have 3 Hornets and 1 Tomcat. The Tomcat is out here, 2,000 feet. Everyone is very, very low. All right, let's go. Here we go. So Thorax is dragging, or is being drugged by Saber. Unamu really needs to recommit here. AIM 54 now out from Phantom. Saber has recommitted onto Thorax. He launches an AIM 9. That doesn't track. So no problem there. The 120 does a roundabout. Oh my God! Did you see that? That barely missed Saber. Flew right by his aircraft. Holy shit! That thing did an AIM 9X maneuver, flies right by his aircraft, and almost takes Saber down. So Saber gets out by the skin of his teeth and is now sandwiched between Phantom and Thorax. Meanwhile, up to the north, we have an AIM 9 coming in on Unamu. That's not going to be supported. I'm actually going to go to Tri-View so we can keep track of everything that's going on here. So Saber's broken off. Unamu now has a 120 coming from his back. Where is it? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I don't see it. I don't see it. He notches it just barely. Meanwhile, pause because I don't want to miss this. We have a missile coming in onto Phantom. So Thorax has gotten away. Missile coming in onto Phantom right here. Where's that 120? Coming in on a Phantom. Let's play now. So missile now coming in onto Phantom. Phantom's going to get hit. Phantom is gone. Now we're down to a 2v1. Thorax is now coming in against Unamu. And we've got a merge possibility coming in between Thorax and Unamu. And now Saber trying to make something happen. 8-9, now out onto Unamu. Unamu looks like he's going to get taken down, and we're going to go to a 1v1 situation. We are here, 1v1, mano-y-mano. This is how all the chips will fall. One-on-one, Hornet on Hornet. Saber needs to dump his tanks. Shit is about to get real. I don't think these guys have any missiles left. Thorax may have one 120 left. He's got one AIM 9. Coming up and over onto Saber. Saber, jettison your damn tanks! Saber doing the end around. Thorax looking like he's doing a bit better job of energy management. Now coming around onto the 6 of Saber. Launches an AIM 9. He was actually head on, and that was too close off of gimbal limit to be able to make something happen. And these guys are just in the furball. So Saber trying to take this fight into the vertical. Meanwhile, Thorax is fighting the horizontal. And Phantom, well, that's this explosion or the water hit back there in the back. That was Phantom hitting the ground. Now we're into the circle fight. Saber and Thorax on opposite sides. And Thorax doing a much better job of energy management. Thorax is down to 340 knots. Meanwhile, Saber's at 240. So we should start to see Thorax coming around the backside of this circle fight. And indeed, that is what we see to be happening. Does Thorax have any missiles left? No. And Saber still has all 3 of his tanks. Saber needs to get rid of his tanks. He has to get rid of his tanks. Has to get rid of his tanks. Gunshot, there's the guns, can't line it up perfectly. Are we gonna see an overshoot? 260 knots on Thorax, 250 knots on Saber. What? A little bit of flares coming out from Saber's aircraft. He doesn't know if there's an AIM 9. What a maneuver by Saber! Is he gonna force the overshoot? Is he gonna be able to make it happen? Does he have the airspeed to correct? Yes! What a maneuver by Saber. He's now in on the 6 of Thorax. Can he make it work? So Thorax doesn't know if there's any AIM 9s back there. I think they're a little bit too close to make the AIM 9s work. But gunshots, M61 coming out, 20 mil from Saber. Nothing is connected yet. Thorax doing a great job of defending. Great job of defending. Saber needs to dump his tanks. Still no hits coming. Are we going to see another overshoot? Thorax down to 160 knots. Saber at 180. Hits on target. Saber connects onto Thorax. And Thorax engines are gone. And he hits the drink. What a round! Wow! Wow, 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 wow! Saber makes it happen. Woo! I'm out of breath. I'm out of gas. That was intense. That fight was nuts. Something I want to point out, ladies and gentlemen. Saber got all 4 kills. He killed the entire team of Gryphon Squadron. As Southern Jumper says, with his fucking tanks on. Yes. And then he jettisons his tanks. Damn! Damn! Starry Fox 9 putting on the Notch Clinic. Gets taken down. First casualty by Maximus in that round. I thought that's big time trouble. Big time trouble. But no, it got worse. Unamu shoots down his wingman Rossman. Then Saber says, hold this. And goes motherfucking off and kills the entire team. If you guys are late in just joining us, back up and watch at least this round. This round was phenomenal. One of the best, if not the best rounds we've seen all year. Saber killed the entire team of Gryphon Squadron. The entire side. By himself. What an end to that match. Damn! Woo! I bet his ass didn't just take a bite out of the seat. His ass is probably swamp. Dang. And I can't blame him. What a round. What a match. Gryphon Squadron against 343rd. Yeah, and Notorious, he pulled the reversal with, as you said, bags on. God. Nuts. So it looks like he's going to be able to make it back. Deploying the air brake. He's going to be turning on the finals here in just a second. There goes the bank turn. Coming in onto Maycap. My voice is just going to be shot. What a run of rounds. Gryphon Squadron taking round 1. And then 343rd coming back. And not to be outdone, takes the next 2. Wins the match. And holds their spot at number 1 in their division. Damn. Well, he's landing. Let me check and see what the next round is going to be. Because I think Alpha gave me a list. So next round. I don't know what the next round is. It'll be Monday. I have no idea. Monday, though. Next round, SATAL, 1600 Luger. But Saber able to put it down, and with a poignant end to this matchup, takes it for 343rd. What a round. What a match. What a performance. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I leave you. I need to go take a nap because that was damn intense. Damn intense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. Next round matchup, I have no idea what it's going to be. Maybe Gryphon Squadron against Tactical Fighter Squadron 81. That's probably what it's going to be on Monday. But anyway, Fly safe in those virtual skies. I'm going to send you out with the Thrustmaster Supercut, done, as always, by Alpha Whiskey. Tribute to Daft Punk, as they're no longer. But enjoy it, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Monday, 1600 Zulu. Stay safe in those virtual skies, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.